My truck still broke down. Well, I'm waiting on my computer to get here. But, so, ride my mountain bike up. I'm going to show you a new poncho fabric we got, a new line. It's uphill all the way. So, keep cranking. Well, still pedaling. This road is uphill all the way from home, and the closer I get to the mountains, the steeper the road gets. It's going to be fun as I get up here a little farther. Oh man, my butt hurts. So I had to stop for a minute. I had to get a little drink anyway. Well, you see we're getting into the foothills here. So our city, as a city, they have a park up here in the canyon. They call it Power Plant. The city has a little power plant that's run by the creek that runs out of the mountains. Well, I made it to the top of that deal there. I got a little bit of some ups and downs still, but not much water. We've had a drought here. But I'm coming up on the park here. You can see the entrance. Well, here's the park. The park marks the end of the pavement. From there it's gravel and dirt to the top of the canyon. I'm going over in here somewhere. Set up. A little windy, but it feels good. I'm hot. Well, I made it. It's nice to be in the shade with this breeze. Well, now to get my video done before it gets too dark here. Well, time to get to work here, I guess. I'll hang my hammock up and probably fall asleep in it. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Showing you a new hammock. New deal. New poncho. This thing is awesome, man. I'm telling you what. You're going to love this dude. It's a high performance, high tech fabric. Not Dyneema, but it's kind of inch in that direction. Well, I'm getting ready to do some, been riding my bike a lot more. Getting ready to do some bike packing this fall and actually into the winter. I've got some fun things I think I'm going to try to get done out on the desert on my bike and some other stuff. But anyway, I think I could get this helmet off now. Whew. There we go, that feels better. Alright, so I'm telling you, I got a cool deal. It's a cool product. I'm really excited about it. You know, we've been working on doing some stuff where we've been, you know, getting into the super ultralight. This is one of our super ultralight rectangular tarps. Thing weighs, I can't remember, like 12 ounces or something. And this thing is fantastic. So, you know, we got stuff like that going on. This right here is a Super UL Poncho in Coyote. This one here is charcoal, so you can see it's got a little more gray to it. But a lot of cool stuff. And you know, at the other end of the spectrum, we've got the HD ponchos, which we introduced, I don't know, must have been 3 years ago or something like that. And those things have been phenomenal. We have sold the heck out of those. I mean, people have been buying those things like hotcakes. And people love it because they got an HD poncho that they can use as a poncho, a tarp, or a hammock, and they don't even have to worry about anything. Go through the brush, rocks, whatever. you don't worry about it for a minute. So those things are tough as nails. Break this dude out. So this is this is a Ripstop HD poncho. So this is Ripstop nylon, this isn't Cordura. And so this stuff here, it's a technical fabric. It's got a diagonal ripstop pattern in the base fabric. Then the white grid lines are high density polyethylene fiber. And those run, you know, in a kind of a standard ripstop direction in the fabric. And the combination of all this makes just a super tough fabric that's considerably lighter than Cordura or stuff like that. I mean, diameter wise, it's not that much different than these Super ULs. And so let me tell you the weight difference. So the weight difference is that this thing right here is a PSS LE, which I have to tell you, we have some new sizes available, a new size. But this one right here, it weighs 1 pound 14 ounces. So it's about 1.25 pounds lighter, 1.25 pounds and 3/8 lighter than the same thing in our HD Cordura. So that's huge. I was going to bring a HD, full HD up here to compare them, but I thought about cramming that other thing in my pack too. So let me break this thing out and put it on. Just kind of show you what we're talking about here. Color right here is dark olive. So the colors that's available is black, charcoal, and dark olive right now. There may be some others come at some point, but that's what we got right here. And I think this right here is going to be a nice, so I think the charcoal will be really nice. Of course, we do have our tag in here, Wilderness Innovation. Made in USA, that's us, man. Let's throw this dude on here. I'm gonna pull the hood down for right now, but so now you can get a glimpse at it. It's just a shade narrower than our regular fabrics. That's not too bad. I'm 5'10", so you can see where that comes to me. You know, just right above my wrist a little bit. So that's really nice. I'm gonna snap this thing up here. Pull the hood down a little bit. So one thing you're going to notice right off is the length here. This is a PSS L size overall if you're to lay it out flat, but the size is laid out differently. So you can see here that this poncho is the same length front and back. Overall, if you lay this out flat, using it as a tarp or a hammock, it's the same size as the old PSSL. So it's 8 feet long, a little under 5 feet wide, about 4.5 feet wide. The PSSL, which we're now calling the LB, which means long back. So PSS long back, that's our old PSSL. This one that I've got on, this size layout here, is called PSS LE. So LE stands for long equal length. So it's equal length front and back. So what that does is, I'm 5'10", so see how far down it comes on my leg? On the old PSSL, it would have come clear up here on the front. So now by equaling those out, I'm getting more coverage on the front, and I don't have as much on the back. I think that the other thing that we look at here is it's just another size choice. It's not right or wrong. And we don't want to do away with the old PSSL, which will now be the PSSLB, long back. Because, you know, people like to buy that one to throw, you know, if they have a small pack or something like that, they want to throw the poncho over top of it. Well, you know, that's an advantage. So, I mean, you could still put a pack on underneath this. Now we're going along with how we do our HD ponchos. On this series, you'll get a cord end on it. The standard is black on black. This one here is black on glow in the dark. So I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool to go with the white pattern here. So I got a black by glow in the dark. I think I'm going to put a comment section in when you order a poncho. If you want the glow in the dark cord end, you can just write it down in there. All right, so here's my hammock keys I've been working on. A little of everything. I've got actually a couple more I haven't put on here yet. Ones I'm trying. I cut the weight about in half, and I really deburred them really well. Put some nice radius on them. And that deal right there, we're talking 6 grams for that one. So pretty light. Let's go see if it'll work. All right, so here's the cool thing. I'm like 1 pound 15 ounces with my poncho and my whole suspension system. So that's pretty good. And this is a HD poncho, HD ripstop. And I'll be honest with you, is my new hammock keys. I really took a lot off of them, and I'm worried that I took too much off. I'm afraid I'm going to get in here and they're going to break. I don't know. I guess we'll find out shortly. Well, so far my hammock keys are holding up. Whatever that means. All right. I'm all the way in here. Feels good. You know, hey, what's wrong with this right here? So, not just slipping on the tree. So, I mean, there we go, man. That is pretty awesome. Less than 2 pounds for a heavy-duty ripstop poncho with full suspension system, the whole 9 yards. All right, so you see that grid pattern? So you can see the shadowy looking one that's run at diagonals, and then the white one that's run parallel and perpendicular with the fabric. So we got ripstop grid going in 2 different directions, 45 degrees apart. What it is, there's a little bit of stretch and give. So it doesn't, when I was experimenting with the Dyneema, which we're still going to work on that project, we're still working on it. But when I was working with the Dyneema, it's very hard. It's a hard, you get in there, there's just like literally no stretch at all. This has a little bit. It's got some firmness, which I liked about the Dyneema, but it's got a little bit of stretch to it that makes it just a little bit more comfortable. I got plenty of room out here if I want to lay a little different. If I want to throw a bunch of junk in here, have plenty of blankets or whatever. See, I got plenty of room in here for everything I need. I'm laying just slightly headwards that way, just a little bit more than halfway. That's kind of a little more comfortable. I feel really good. That long bike ride up here, this is a danger now, because I could want to just lay here and take a nap. If I do that, if I come out of here at sunset, I got to be careful because deer cross the road by the hundreds down through here. I'm liable to hit one. Because I expect to be doing about 50 miles an hour coasting down that hill. Oh, it's good. Life is good. I love it. You know, you get in some of the lighter weight hammocks, some of the other commercial ones some of my friends have, they stretch so much it's almost spooky, because you get in, it just kind of like keeps going, and you think, whoa, this is a different feeling. It's got some firmness to it, like the Dyneema does, but it's not quite as hard. Not that Dyneema's hard, but it's harder than this is. So this is kind of a nice in between. And of course, like all of our ponchos, when you set them up as a hammock, the hood becomes a built-in pocket. So here's the Hammock Key. This is one of the new, smaller, lighter, 6 grams, and it's holding me just fine. I think I want to beef it up just a hair, though. That's just how I am. But it's holding. I've been bouncing in this thing, and it's been fine.